Hey everyone, if you're a fan of basketball, and especially the Los Angeles Lakers, there's plenty of news to talk about. Before we dive into the latest updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps us out. Let's start with a recent game that had huge playoff implications. The Lakers took on the Golden State Warriors in a high-stakes showdown. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way Lakers fans hoped. The team suffered a 123-116 loss at Crypto.com Arena. That defeat now means the Lakers will need to bounce back and defeat the New Orleans Pelicans in their upcoming game if they want to stay in the race for third place in the Western Conference standings. Every game counts at this point, and the playoff picture is shifting by the day. One of the big talking points surrounding the Lakers recently has been the future of forward Rui Hachimura. There were rumors floating around that the Lakers were planning to move on from him due to his injury history and inconsistent performance. It seemed like his days in Los Angeles were numbered. But sports have a funny way of flipping the narrative, and Hachimura's story is starting to take a different turn. After returning from his latest injury, Hachimura has shown noticeable improvement in his game. He's become more confident, more aggressive, and more reliable. In fact, he's starting to look like a key piece of the puzzle for the Lakers, especially as they get closer to the playoffs. His recent performances have made it clear that he's not just filling a spot in the rotation, he's contributing in meaningful ways. And with the team unable to land any major reinforcements before the postseason, his rise in form couldn't have come at a better time. Hachimura's growth has been a pleasant surprise for Lakers head coach J.J. Redick. As a former player-turned-coach, Redick knows how important it is to have versatile, dependable players in high-pressure moments. Hachimura's development is giving the coaching staff more flexibility and hope that they can go deep into the postseason. The Lakers believe that he has what it takes to be a difference-maker on both ends of the floor. In one of the more recent games against the Warriors, Rui Hachimura had what might be considered his best performance since the All-Star break. While LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves typically take on most of the scoring and playmaking responsibilities, there are nights when Hachimura becomes the fourth key contributor, and sometimes even third. That was the case in the Warriors game. Hachimura finished that game with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He shot 9 of 15 from the field and knocked down 3 of 6 shots from beyond the arc. Those are efficient numbers, and they show that he's finding his rhythm at the right time. That kind of production gives the Lakers an added dimension and makes them harder to guard. It's not just about the stats, though. His energy, defense, and hustle have stood out as well. This surge in performance has cemented his role in J.J. Redick's system. When a player starts stepping up during crunch time, coaches notice. And with Luka Doncic having an off night against the Warriors, it was Hachimura who stepped in to pick up the slack, emerging as the team's third option behind LeBron and Reeves. If he can keep this up, the Lakers have a real shot at making a deep run this year. Speaking of Doncic, his game against the Warriors wasn't his best. In fact, it was a night to forget. He scored just 19 points while shooting a rough 35.7% from the floor. He missed all 6 of his three-point attempts, ending a 2-year streak of making at least one three-pointer in every game. Although he did manage to collect 8 rebounds and dish out 7 assists, his poor shooting drew a lot of criticism. After the game, Doncic didn't dodge responsibility. He admitted that his performance was unacceptable and that he needs to be better. He acknowledged that playing like that puts more pressure on the rest of the team and makes it harder to win. His honesty was appreciated by fans, but there's no doubt that he'll be looking to bounce back quickly. The Warriors, on the other hand, have been on a roll since acquiring Jimmy Butler. Their new lineup looked sharp, and they executed their game plan well. The matchup had a playoff-like intensity, and both teams treated it that way. For the Lakers, the loss dropped them to 4th in the standings, just 1.5 games above the play-in tournament threshold. That makes the next few games even more critical. Coach J.J. Redick spoke about the issues the Lakers faced during the game. He pointed out that the team made several mistakes in terms of spacing and positioning. He emphasized that it wasn't about what the Warriors did, it was more about what the Lakers failed to do. Correcting those mistakes will be key as they head into the final stretch of the regular season. The next challenge for the Lakers is the New Orleans Pelicans, followed by a tough two-game road series against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who currently have the best record in the NBA. That's a tough schedule, and the Lakers can't afford to slip up. Every game from here on out has major implications for their playoff seeding. There's also been some sharp criticism of Doncic's performance. Former NBA guard Jay Williams didn't hold back in his assessment. He mentioned that Doncic is becoming a defensive liability, and if he's not producing efficiently on offense, he becomes a target. Williams explained how the Warriors defended Doncic differently by switching everything and taking away his preferred angles. That kind of defensive strategy made it hard for Doncic to find his rhythm, and it showed in his shooting numbers. While bad shooting nights happen, being ineffective on both ends is a recipe for trouble, especially in high-stakes games. The Lakers are always under a microscope, thanks to their star power and long history of success. With LeBron James still leading the charge at 40 years old, there's a lot of pressure to make the most of every opportunity. LeBron has once again proven that age is just a number. He's averaging 24.4 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 8.4 assists this season, while shooting over 51% from the field. His leadership and consistency are a huge reason why the Lakers are still in the hunt for a top seed. He continues to defy expectations and remains one of the most impactful players in the league. Another key piece this season has been Dorian Finney-Smith. He wasn't part of the team at the start of the year, but since arriving via trade in December, he's made a big difference. His defensive versatility has helped reshape the Lakers' identity, and his shooting from deep, close to 39%, has added another layer to the offense. Finney-Smith's presence has also helped cover for the departure of D'Angelo Russell, who had his ups and downs with the team. Finney-Smith hasn't played in every game, but when he's on the court, the Lakers are noticeably better. He leads the team in plus-minus, showing how impactful he's been despite limited appearances. He brings professionalism, composure, and defensive effort every night, all qualities that become even more valuable in the postseason. As we head toward the final stretch of the regular season, the Lakers are in a strong position. They've already surpassed preseason expectations by reaching 46 wins. Coach J.J. Redick, in his first year at the helm, has done an outstanding job considering his only prior experience was coaching his son's youth team. He's guided this team with poise and has helped them improve on both ends of the floor. The defense is tighter, the offense more dynamic, and the team more united. General manager Rob Pelinka also deserves credit. The trade that brought Luka Doncic to Los Angeles was seen by many as a masterstroke. While Doncic hasn't always delivered perfect performances, his overall impact can't be ignored. He's averaging nearly 27 points, 8 rebounds, and almost 8 assists per game across stints with both the Mavericks and Lakers this season. Lakers fans are hopeful that he'll find his rhythm again and become the playoff star they're expecting him to be. As the playoffs approach, the Lakers will need contributions from everyone: LeBron, Doncic, Reeves, Hachimura, Finney-Smith, and others. It's going to take a team effort to make a deep run, and the Western Conference is stacked with talented opponents. The journey won't be easy, but if the Lakers can stay healthy and continue building momentum, they have a real chance to surprise a lot of people this postseason. So keep your eyes on this team. With a mix of veteran leadership, rising stars, and a rookie head coach proving he belongs, the Los Angeles Lakers are one of the most intriguing stories in the league this year. Let's see how far they can go.